Unfortunately, I already knew the twist. I didn't know most other stuff, but I knew the twist. So spoilers, the twist is Pete Davidson's character accidentally killed himself. And this movie's a who done it. Like who killed him? When in reality he had killed himself by accident. And they start blaming each other, all things go crazy. There's this older guy, Greg, who David didn't really approve of that relationship because it was a bit of a weird age gap. Because the characters, they don't say their age in the movie, but in the description, they're 20 somethings. And they describe him as 40. So he's 20 years older than them. He seems like a decent guy, but I've always thought age gaps are fucking weird. I would never date someone that was 2 years younger than me. It's got to be my age, a year under, or a year over. Maybe a few years older. I don't know though. But yeah, he's like 20 years older than him. He seems nice. There's a pretty funny scene where he thinks they're still playing the game, so he's playing all goofy, but it's genuinely freaking them out. Um, but he gets killed, claims self defense. Another person dies. I thought they were gonna be a drug overdose, but apparently she just got like, I don't know, too high from the drugs and then fell down the stairs. Um, I think they should have just done a drug overdose. Some of the stuff throughout it is not very funny. I see a lot of people praising the humor for this movie, and honestly, a lot of it is funny, but a lot of it also just didn't really hit for me. Alice was by far the standout in this movie. She had a lot of memorable lines, and her being really the only likable character. She is, um, just kind of insecure, and then all the other characters are just complete douchebags. Like one of the main characters is a cheater, and then her girlfriend doesn't really do much throughout the movie. And Jordan is also a cheater and a pretty scummy person. David gets ganged up on during the gaslight scene, which I think David is an asshole, but the way they gang up on him is pretty shitty. And the fact that he breaks stuff after honestly makes me not like him, because that's a pretty big red flag to destroy stuff when you get angry. That's not a normal thing to do. He fucking breaks a bottle and punches the wall and then leaves to go film a TikTok with a katana. Like, that is not a normal thing to do, sir. Just because his masculinity was hurt, that Greg had been able to do something he couldn't do. So he tried to do it and ultimately accidentally killed himself. So Alice was really the only character I like. She gets killed by accident, but not really. I mean, Jordan had shot her on purpose at first, but later accidentally shoots her um, during her struggle to get the gun. Alice was just a really fun character. But other than that, I didn't really care for the characters. And of course, since I knew the plot twist the entire movie, that kind of sucked. There's an unseen character named Matt or Max, I don't remember what, but he ends up showing up at the end and is kind of like, what the hell happened? But they're just relieved they finally have reception. And then the movie ends, which I thought that was kind of a dumb joke. But yeah, that's Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. It's currently streaming on HBO Max.